Once upon a time, two retired teachers decided to convert their garage into a pottery studio. Along with their daughter and son, they built a business around the idea that the world could use a little more art and a lot more artists. We're the Kaya family. Welcome to Wocky Pots. Hi everybody, how you doing? How you been? How are things? Shane and Diana here. This is our kiln opening on April the what is today? The 23rd. Let's check.
I think it's the 23rd.
24th.
Oh, 24th.
So it is.
Oh wow.
It is Wednesday, April 24th, and this is our kiln opening. And some of these pieces are going to be headed to our SCA event coming up this weekend. So we're very excited to see how they turn out.
And this will be the first time because you haven't had a peek either.
I've not had hardly any peaks. Almost none. Practically less than 10.
I haven't seen them in 51 and a half hours.
It's taken 51 and a half hours from the time we loaded the kiln, started the button, and began the process. It's been 51 and a half hours. And we are at, what's our temperature? We are at 87 degrees inside the kiln, which is perfectly acceptable to open it up. And we're ready to open up and see?
Sure.
And I haven't seen anything more than a couple times, I promise. Okay, here we go. All right, top shelf. And of course, the first thing we gotta look at is that giant mug. We gotta talk about that. All right, so this was our big Stein. Oh man, we had a run.
A small run,
but it's saved because our kiln shelf is covered with kiln wash, and it saved it. We'll sand that right off, and it will be perfect. Oh man!
Look at that. That is wonderful.
We got some very nice drips. Look at that drip. This is amazing.
Yes. This is textured turquoise with the ancient jasper.
Textured turquoise with ancient jasper.
Yes. On
our shell-toey brown. I know you're gonna get a better look at this when I take closer pictures, but there's like gold in the little rivulets thing there.
I love it. Wonderful.
This is amazing.
That was like one of the last pieces I glazed.
I might not be able to sell that one. I might have to keep that one. Okay, what else do you want to pull out?
Alrighty, well I want to pull out one of these soap dishes.
Okay, soap dish.
Because this is dipped.
This is using your dip glaze.
Yes, and this is on the standard 112, and I wasn't convinced of my glaze fit, and so I only did like one piece this time.
So we'll know better.
I had done some tests last time, and they didn't turn out great.
We'll know better about it.
This one is great.
That's fantastic. I love it.
The parts you see that are bare are because that's the part that was sitting on the kiln.
Right.
And so they remain bare, so they
don't
stick.
Very nice. What else?
I love that.
That
looks good.
All right, I'm going to pick the next one.
Yes.
Yarn bowl. Wow.
Oh,
how's it look?
That is
good?
Beautiful. Blue surf. Oh, listen to that.
Very nice. So there's a yarn bowl with blue surf, one of my favorite colors on it.
And
very nice.
Did you check to make sure it's all nice and smooth around there so it doesn't catch yarn? Take your finger.
It looks all very nice and smooth to me.
Ooh, look at this one.
Another yarn bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Now, which color is this?
That is textured turquoise.
Textured turquoise.
That I did tell you that was blue surf on the other one. Okay.
Oh, I love that. I love that bell
Textured turquoise happens to be one of my very favorites.
All right, so
I use it a lot.
Two very successful yarn bowls going with us to the event. What else?
I want to check my whale.
Okay, your whale tail. Oh, it looks like he's stuck to the cookie. Better let me. Whale tail is stuck to the cookie, but only a tiny bit. Now I don't see any glaze touching at all, so I should just be able to pop it off.
Okay. Maybe not. Did it go?
It did. It's perfectly fine. It was just stuck to the cookie, and that's why we have the cookies, you guys. So that's what we wanted to happen. Let me stick this over here. This is Diana's whale tail. Beautiful sculpture.
Turned out good.
Nice. Yes. Very, very good. Awesome. All right, let's take a look at something else. That turned out perfect.
We've got one of our sandwich plates.
Sandwich plate?
Ah, that's a great one. And that's the one you were worried about. That you were like, I don't think we should put that one in because...
Oh, right, because I had messed up glaze,
some of the glaze, and I went back and I touched it back up.
When I was wiping the bottom of this, I hit the glaze and knocked some of the glaze off the edge, but Hey, you can't even see where I did that. I wouldn't be able to tell you where I did that. Very nice plate. Cool, cool.
Here, honey, I love you.
Oh, it's an I love you gnome. Isn't he cute? He's a cute little gnome.
Yeah.
I love it. He's in blue. I love it with a red heart.
And
Very
then
nice.
we have 3 gnomes in here that were students' gnomes. This is Renee's gnome. Oh.
Okay, Renee's gnome in green. I think she's going to love it.
She's going to love that. That's so precious.
Very nice little gnome.
And then these are Helen's.
Very nice. She did 2?
She did 2.
Let me get one at a time. Little green gnome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Love it. You got to be careful. I don't want to handle it by the hat because you never know.
I'll have to let them know they've come out and they've turned out wonderful.
Yep, and a little red guy with the blue hat. It almost looks like denim on that hat. Okay. Very nice. What else do we have?
I'm very pleased.
Oh, that's your horses, your ponies.
Yes.
That you painted. Oh, man. Guys, those are fantastic. Look at that.
And then the inside I did in Indigo Float. It's white snow on the outside, and then Indigo Float just to give that whole sense of water, but the horses
fantastic
running along the ocean.
I love that.
Yes.
Very, very good. Cool, cool.
And then here's our mermaid.
Our mermaid. Not so happy with the mermaid? Well, no, that looks good.
It looks good.
It's hard. It's a little hard to see. The background's a little dark.
I wanted more iridescent green on her tail than I've got. I must have needed to have one more coat on that. But I was afraid it would be too opaque and then not show.
But that's very good. That's very good.
So.
All right, so let me get these shelves out of the way.
Yes. So, and these are the shelves that are nice to get out.
Right, these are the right size. We have shelves that are a little larger than what we would like.
Yes.
The larger shelves are hard to get out because they pinch my fingers.
Yes, well, and the larger shelves are the ones really that are meant for the 2-inch brick.
Right, but we're using 3-inch
Our
brick.
kiln is 3-inch brick. That's also one of the reasons that it takes us longer to fire the kiln. And for it to cool down more so because it is so much thicker.
All right, so here we go. We got a bunch of plates.
Yes.
All right, now these are...
Those are a match for the other one you held up. So that's the texture turquoise and my other favorite, which is birch. Yay!
Very nice plates. I'm going to stack them because they can stack.
So happy with these ones. Again, there is my texture turquoise, but this time it's with the Albany Slip Brown.
Oh,
and then
it's on our Sheltoe Brown
yes.
plate. Nice.
It's my favorite combination on the Sheltoe, so I did a set of sandwich plates on that.
Absolutely beautiful.
And then I have a couple of tests here of my little heart trinket dishes. This is the Spearmint Clayscapes Dipping Glaze. And then this is the Lake Blue Clayscapes Dipping Glaze. And they've done just fine on the 112. So I'm real happy with that.
Let me get the other shelf out of there. We'll see what's on our next
I think the
layer.
first time I was too eager to try the dipping glazes and I didn't screen them.
Yeah,
That was probably the issue. But this time I screened, I stirred, I whisked.
We got some pretty good stuff. I'm going to pick up this bottle first.
Let's see. Oh,
wow.
That
very
turned
nice
out
little bottle.
great. That is, I need to see that green a little closer. It does have the specks in it. This is the Deep Olive Speckle from Amico.
Nice.
That's one of the new ones you picked up for me that I had
Very
wanted.
cool.
I've been wanting it for some time.
Well, let's get another one.
Okay.
Well, that's a nice little cup.
And that's that same one again, but the difference this time is that's already on the Speckle 112. This is on the Sheltoe. But you notice you get the speckles from the Sheltoe as well as the speckles from the glaze. So talk about a freckled piece.
I love it.
I love it.
Very good. All right, let's grab a cup. Ooh, that's
look
pretty.
At that. That is gorgeous.
Now, which blue is this?
That is the Lake Blue on the Sheltoe. I didn't have any issue with it on the Sheltoe. It was only on the 112. But like I said, the sieving, putting it through the screen again one more time.
Look at this when you lift the band of clay. I love it. Very cool.
some naked clay.
Naked clay.
I like that. That looks good.
Very nice. Very cool. I'm starting to get crowded over here on my side.
Okay. Okay. Oh, let
You
me
want to
reach
grab that
over
one?
here.
Now that had a cookie under it because we were
It did.
worried.
I just look at
Oh
the
my
center
goodness.
of that. Oh boy.
Holy cow, you
That
guys.
is stunning. And then take a look at the sides. I'm super pleased with that.
That is a beautiful bowl. For being a bowl that I just thought was a simple little bowl, you really jazzed that up.
I used Mako's Winter Wood.
Now, I left these lines on purpose. I wanted to see the lines through the glaze,
and
it turned out fantastic.
I was looking at my notes real quick.
Very cool.
It has the Blue Surf which is, Blue Surf, Winter Wood, and Norse Blue. They're all Mako's.
Well, I love it.
Along with some light flux.
Nice little cup.
Oh, that turned out great. Look at that.
Very nice little cup.
I'm trying to figure out what that is.
I don't know.
Oh, I know what that is. That's deep fire brick. That's Amoco deep fire brick, and it's textured turquoise underneath.
Aha! Deep fire brick.
That was one of my
turquoise.
experiments because I love that
well,
textured
that
turquoise.
turned out really great.
I like that look.
Right, let's grab a little bowl.
Oh, it's one of the herb strippers.
Yep, this is herb stripper. Oh, the littlest hole is clear.
It's clear. You don't have to drill it out.
I don't have to draw it out. So here's one of our herb strippers.
Oh, that's in birch.
Yep, we always like it when our strippers holes are accessible. So that's always a good thing. On the one herb stripping bowl that we had to do earlier, I had to drill it out, and sometimes it's
perfectly
tough.
functional and usable.
This is 100%
already gone.
Yep. Yeah, that one's already gone. And
gone.
this one's going to go fast. I love it.
Yes, very natural looking. I can't wait to see that.
Do you want me to pick the next one, or do you want to?
No, I'm going to get the next one. Here we go.
You're not going to be able to reach past this level.
Ooh, look at that.
Holy cow, another one of my little bowls.
Yes, that little bowl is just great.
Let's see it.
And that is textured turquoise with some dark flux.
Very nice. Oh, dark flux.
Dark
okay.
flux.
So the drips at the top are darker than they would be with a light flux.
Yes.
Now, this one had that funky bottom.
It did, but
that we're going to have to suck it up probably, and I don't know if I can file it down. There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just you didn't.
My tool dug in deep, and I didn't clean the bottom.
You didn't clean the bottom, and that's
what I
okay.
get. That's what I get. But the
you know
bowl is
what?
beautiful.
It certainly shows someone that was handmade, and we can point it out.
Yep, that's right. It's a feature.
Yes.
It's a feature, not a flaw.
That's right. I'm going to get this one since I can't go down too much farther.
Ooh, that's nice. Some dum-dum. What is it? What's on it? It's beautiful. I think it's some kind of glaze. What is it?
Well, I don't know.
Let me see.
It looks like honey flux under there.
But I see blue. Where the heck did that come from? I don't know.
Well, the blue comes out on the honey flux when it's on the sheltoe.
That's a beautiful cup, though. That's gorgeous.
Looking.
I don't know. I like this, you guys.
No. I think
very nice. She keeps meticulous notes, you guys.
it's ancient jasper.
No, it isn't.
You're
lying.
It's honey flux.
And
then ancient jasper on the rim, and it just went.
It
just poured down.
And it's all swirly looking. It's beautiful.
Yes.
With the blues, and there's the orange at the bottom.
Yes.
This is really nice. All right, cool.
I don't know that if I hadn't kept that note, I don't think I would have picked. I wouldn't have been able to have identified.
All right, so another herb stripper with clear holes.
Oh, yes.
Guys, both of our herb strippers have turned out with clear holes, and this one was very much a surprise because I could not get all the glaze out of the hole.
I didn't glaze these holes. I mean, I didn't wax the holes.
Aha!
On the first one I did, I waxed the holes and then we glazed because I thought that would keep it from.
But did not.
But this time I was very careful just going around the holes.
And the glaze just poured out of the holes. It must be.
No, they never went in.
No, this one was blocked. You don't understand. This one was completely blocked. There's still the hole is glazed, you guys, but it's open enough that you can use it.
And this is that deep olive speckle.
Well,
I really like that deep olive speckle. That goes in my kitchen.
That's very pretty.
I like that.
If it makes it through a couple of sales markets, then it can stay. It can stay in your kitchen.
Yes,
right?
it goes in my kitchen.
Yep.
That's my color,
Okay.
yellow and that color in
Here's
my
a
kitchen.
bowl.
Oh yes.
Is this your bowl? I don't know. Did you make this bowl? I don't know.
I will tell you. Yes.
That's
I
your
did.
bowl.
And my WPs are much more swoopy
Yep.
than your
my,
WPs.
My WPs aren't very sweet. Very pretty color.
I did that on the wheel.
Good
Yay!
job. Good job.
And of course, that is my texture turquoise.
Yep.
With Albany slip
I
brown.
love
and
it. There's
overlap.
one more
And-
thing
and
left on the.
Excuse me.
What?
Just a moment. You must.
Oh, right. Because look, it's the Sheltoy brown clay.
Yes.
And this bowl matches this plate.
It might. Oh!
It does.
Yes!
It's a perfect match. It's
Oh,
perfect.
that's stunning.
Very nice. Very, very nice. And one more thing left on this shelf.
Okay.
And this is that wonky little mug. Oh, it's purple.
Yes.
I love it. With that fancy schmancy
Yes.
weird little handle. That gave me a little bit of a fit trying to cut it out to fit. It should not have given me as much of a fit as it did. But that's nice. Little
It
cup.
is. I'm noticing on this one, this is the Speckle 112. And at first glance, you would think that those are pinholes. It's not. It's simply where the manganese specks are. And the glaze has moved around it. So it gives that little bit of an effect. But there's still glaze there.
I love it. Turned out very, very good.
Yeah, I like that.
Very nice little cup.
Cute.
All right, let me get these. This is our last shelf we got to get up. And then we got one more layer underneath that.
And did you glaze anything? Or is this all?
Though this is probably all 100%
This is
you.
all me, except for the three gnomes that Helen and
Yep.
and
This
Renee
would
had done.
all be 100% Diana.
Wow. I really did work really hard last week.
You did work very hard. Ready? Here we go. Here's the
Because
shelf.
you were so busy doing other things. I was
Right.
trying to make up for it with the glazing. Oh, there's some
There,
cute things
one
down
more shelf.
there. Are some tests down there that could be a total fiasco.
It might be a total fiasco.
Because there's a brand down there we've never ever used before, and it might not play well with our clays, or it might not
Let's
play well
find
with
out.
our kiln.
Now, do you have any choices? You want to point something out to me to pull up?
Well, I'd love to see that bowl right
this
there.
bowl right here. Very pretty. And that's just a regular. It's not a yarn bowl or anything. It's just a
No, just a regular
just
bowl.
a bowl.
And it is dipped. It's dipped in spearmint and in lake blue. Because
Very
I don't
nice.
have many dipping glazes. But
Very,
I was,
very
I'm
nice.
trying to add a few dipping glazes in as I do things.
Yep. Okay. Well, let me pick
mainly
one.
brush on.
A little bottle. Oh, it's pink. I love it. That wasn't supposed to be pink, was it?
That is the new one. That is sangria
Oh, okay.
that you picked up for
Right, that's
me.
the different manufacturer because
Yes,
they didn't have that one.
It's Spectrum.
Spectrum.
It's Spectrum
Sangria.
Sangria.
Very nice with the texture.
I wanted,
love
yeah,
that.
I wanted to know how it did with texture, so I used it on a vase that had lots of lots of texture in it.
I love it.
Do you see any kind of? Because I haven't tested this at all. I tested it on pieces.
I don't see any problems with it
There
at all.
seems to be no problems.
Zero problems.
Okay.
Except, let me have it. Yeah, no, I love it. That's a great little bottle.
So I did it. That's on the Sheltoe, and and pick up that one right there because I think that should be on the 112.
That's Speckle 112. Ooh, look at
because
that.
I figured I'll do one of each and see how it does.
That's a pretty party color mug.
Ooh, I like that. Yes. This is that sangria, and then over top of it is Smoky Merlot.
It's a
from
tiny,
Amico.
it's a tiny little teacup, or a testing cup,
Yes.
or a tasting cup, or,
I like
or a
that.
whiskey cup. I love it.
That actually turned out quite nice. I was
It's
a little
beautiful.
concerned because from what I'd been reading recently, people who fire their kilns to cone 6 seem to have more problems with the Spectrum. Spectrum glazes kind of like a cone 5 more, even though they say 6.
I love it.
But it worked.
Let's see what else we have. Here's
So
another,
I guess it could just be
another
each
little
individual
cup. A little Sheltoe
Yeah.
brown. Nice little cup.
one. Nice, very nice.
Nice little cup.
That's Norse blue on that.
And
one.
understand, these cups are supposed to go on like a lanyard around your neck so you can carry it around with you.
Mm-hmm.
They're meant to be small on purpose. I have plenty of big ones, or at least a few more big ones.
Yes.
But some of the cups are supposed to be small. This
and
is not much bigger than a couple of shot glasses.
And that's Mako's Norse Blue.
Well, I love it.
Which usually the Mako Norse Blue doesn't look as good on the 112. It looks great on Sheltoe though.
That drip is insane.
Wow!
So this is crazy good, you guys.
Look at that. That is Amico's Honey Flux, guys.
Just Honey Flux on another little...
Yes, look at that. I
That's
mean, it's
perfect.
so exquisite by itself. It needs nothing
Doesn't
else.
need anything else. That's stunning.
And it's another one of those, it just seems to be made for that clay. If you put that on another clay, it doesn't look like that. It looks like rivers in there. Oh my gosh.
And so here's a bottle with that same Honey Flux on it.
Uh-huh.
Love it.
Oh,
very
nice.
good.
I can't get over that.
It's fantastic. See, I had an idea that these little cups would look great.
That is just phenomenal.
Okay, here's another little textured bottle.
Ah,
oh, look at that.
Yes.
So we cleaned off the ridges. So the brown that you see is not a glaze. That's the clay itself.
However, we do have a sheen over it, which is coming from where I had glazed it and then wiped it back. And you were asking me, why is there just a film? And it was because I left just the barest amount, hoping that it would
get a
just,
little bit of shine.
Yes, just a little bit.
It's a fantastic little bottle.
The glaze for this is the Mako Blue Surf.
Blue Surf.
You can see where I put it thickest is the darker blue, and I purposely went lighter there so that the greens would show through.
Well, it's
and
absolutely
then the
stunning.
brown. So that's a great piece.
Nice little bottle.
Love it.
Yep, very good. I love doing those little things. Let's grab another little cup.
This is like one of my favorite things to do.
Look at that. That's your ancient jasper? No, what is that?
No,
It's
that's deep fire
That's that
brick.
deep fire brick that I'm not normally a fan of, but I love the glaze around the rim.
Yes,
and
that looks great.
Sets it off very.
Yes, and
very
that
nice.
is seaweed on the rim.
Well, very nice little cup.
And
I love
seaweed is made by Amico. It looks beautiful on it. And I had just a little bit on the handle.
Look at this one. Looks like an ocean.
Very good. Yes, that is.
Tell me that doesn't look like a wave, you guys. It does.
I actually did put waves, but
It's
because
beautiful.
that was my intention, was to hopefully get that sense of an ocean wave breaking.
Very
so
nice.
there is winterwood on the bottom with the blue surf and then the Norse blue. So the entire inside is Norse blue, and then the white that you see crashing like that is where I put in waves of the light flux.
Very, very beautiful.
Yay!
I love it. All right, let's grab another
Happy,
one.
happy.
Yep. How come you're not getting these ones out of the bottom? Oh, wait, that's right. You can't reach. Oh, this is pretty.
That is spearmint dipped in cream.
Spearmint dipped in cream on our Sheltoe
Yes.
brown. That's a nice
It's
cup.
cream at the top, and it just gives a little bit of a run.
I love it.
So.
That's a nice cup. That would be a good cup to drink out of.
I was thinking that.
Yep.
Does it fit in my hand? It fits my hand.
Okay,
pretty
we got a bowl in here.
Okay.
Let's check that. Holy cow, that's beautiful. We it stuck a little bit to our cookie, but that's fine.
It's coming off.
did its job. That's
Wow, look at
stunning.
that.
Holy cow. Look at that, you guys.
Yes, and that is honey flux with pink opal, a textured turquoise, and light flux.
That's gorgeous.
Threw it at it.
Well, it's absolutely beautiful. Very nice bowl.
We had a vase like that, remember?
Yes.
And
Yep.
and the lady got that for her mother as a birthday gift, and I remembered liking
So,
that combo.
did you make this on purpose to match that? Because it looks just like it.
I did.
You did. So we got.
I mean, they're both on the Sheltoe,
Yeah.
but yes.
Very nice.
I liked that combo, so I was like, I'm going to try
Yeah,
that
we'll
again.
use it again.
Now, the last time I used that combo, I had used it on the 112,
Mm-hmm.
so it did have speckles showing, whereas with this, there's no speckles.
I
but
love it.
it's phenomenal. I love
Very,
it.
very nice. All right,
Nice
now here's
sweet
either a pretty big handleless cup or a just a canister of some kind, container, small vase maybe. But I love it. Very, very good.
And that's birch.
Yep. Very nice on the Sheltoe.
Yes. And this is actually my dipping birch.
Uh-huh.
Because I now have birch in dipping. And normally I brush on birch, but this one I tried to see how I could do, and
Well,
I'm still struggling
gotta see
doing the
this one.
whole pouring.
You
and
got to
thing,
see this
but
one. Did you
I'm
use
getting
dark
better.
flux on that?
Yes, I did.
That's beautiful. It's almost black around the rim.
Oh,
and
that
it's a
turned out
blue purple.
great.
That's really pretty.
Yay.
Holy cow.
That, I can tell you why it looks black purple. I've got black obsidian under that. It's
Very
black
nice.
obsidian. And then I have the smoky Merlot from Amico. And then I have the flux.
Well, that's perfect.
That turned out good.
Yep.
Yay.
All right, so here's another little bowl.
Beautiful.
This one warped a little bit in there, looks like.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
but that's okay.
it's a little more oval shape
That's
than
okay.
it was.
I like that one though.
But it's very pretty. I love it.
Oh, I love that.
Yep. Very good bowl.
Love
Nice,
that.
nice. Let's see what else we have. We have a couple more things.
You know, sometimes it's the little things that are wonky that
So
really.
here's another nice cup.
Yes.
This one's more blue than purple.
Yes, that one again. I was trying to get that deeper color, so I went with the obsidian underneath.
I'm out of room. You got to put that in your side.
Okay, this is indigo float over it.
Very
so
nice.
you know how pale indigo float is on its own
But-
on many of our pieces. Over top of the obsidian.
It looks almost cobalt.
Yes,
Almost.
so I'm happy with that. That's
Yep.
great. That turned
Very
out wonderful.
good. Oh, this is a nice cup. This is another one that looks like a beach.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
And that
Is that
one,
winter wood?
Yes.
Nice.
And that one's on our speckles, so you've even got the little specks all through showing, and
Oh, that's just
I love
gorgeous.
it.
I
Good.
love the contrast in textures because the bottom is like a matte satin
Yes.
finish, and then we've got that nice gloss
Yes.
right above it. That's a beautiful cup. Love
Yeah.
it. Good,
And
good.
I even on that one, if you turn it over, I was even able to
Oh,
get
some
a
on the bottom.
tiny little
Yep.
bit, just a tiny bit.
Yep. All right, last cup, and then we're done.
So cute. No, really?
Really, really.
Aww.
All right, so here's another one. Oh, I love how we get those like fractals
Yes.
almost with the light flux, I assume.
It is. It is.
Light flux.
Yeah, it is light flux. And again, I did the obsidian. I went with the deep fire brick, so that red is almost like black red, you know,
It's
like
so
a
pretty.
cherry or something, I guess.
Very good.
And then with the light flux, that turned out wonderful.
Fantastic. All right, guys, that's all of the pieces. I will
That's a very
show
appealing piece.
more of a close-up with the pieces, and I'll do like a video with them on the table. But I think should we go ahead and sign it out?
I guess so, and probably at our coffee time we'll have our favorite piece unless it's gone.
Unless it's gone, it might be gone.
Yes.
We'll make sure we take pictures of our favorite pieces in case somebody buys it to the market we're going to be at on
Yes.
Saturday.
Yes. Wish us
Sunday-
luck, everybody.
Yeah. Wish us luck. On Sunday we'll be at that market. No, sorry. On Saturday we'll be at that market,
Yes.
and then Sunday we'll film our coffee time. We'll let you know how it goes, and if any of our favorite pieces go, we'll make sure we have pictures of them first.
Yes.
Are we all done?
We are all
All right,
done.
guys.
Very
Enjoy
pleased.
the rest of this fantastic day. Toodaloo, TTFN, ta-ta for now. Take care. See you later, and have a fantastic day no matter where you're at. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.